Hey Gemini, this is Ascension Empress back at it with your November 2019 reading. Thank you so much, you all, for your patience, and welcome if you are new. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated because your girl will be updating a lot more often. I apologize, y'all, but it was for great reasons, so there will be more in store for you all soon. And I just hope everyone is doing well. May peace and blessings be upon you all. And this is for Sun, Moon, or Rising Gemini. I'll be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for this reading. And yes, just take what resonates with you. If you have another placement that you are channeling, do what you do. So yes, we're just going to go ahead and get started. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. The Six of Wands. And it's interesting because when I was meditating on your reading, I was getting the Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles. So I'm like, that's interesting. I bet Gemini is probably putting in a lot of work trying to feel or secure themselves when it comes to work or their craft, really sharpening their skills, mastering their craft. And I'm getting that you are going to get the praise for whatever it is that you've really put in the work for and rose above, because before the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands. So you had to rise above all the petty, the gossiping, the negative energy, and just really ride out on your horse, because you let the haters see too. You got a couple supporters, you got a couple haters, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So talking about Gemini, yes, I'm loving this energy, and today is 11/11, so may your thoughts be your reality. May they be compassionate thoughts, and very, very, I'm talking about, y'all got to think big, because we're coming up on Sagittarius season, and you already thinking big. You talking about big bang. Like, you're like, some of y'all talking to me like, hello, did you not know? Did you not know? And with this opposition that you've had, this Jupiter and Sagittarius opposing you, may have given you a different perspective. And when I say you got to think big, I was thinking, bigger perspective. Sagittarius season, bird's eye view, and really mastering that and balancing that, because there's new beginnings abound for you that's going to bring you a pretty penny. Shoot, forget a penny, a pretty bill. So going into the past, two cards popped out together. You have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. And you may have achieved this progress because you stayed grateful, you stayed optimistic while keeping your business to yourself and your money to yourself, and really budgeting at the same time. And so people may not be understanding how this happened. They're looking at this like, that just happened overnight. No, it did not. It did not. You think it did because I wasn't updating you and reporting to you and letting you in on my business and what I have planned and what I'm moving forward. But honey, wow, Gemini, let me know what's going on, Gemini. I'm so excited. I love the Six of Wands. My middle name means victorious. So every time I see that, I'm just like, yay. So underlying the reading, you have the Knight of Swords. And yeah, the Knight of Swords is funny to me. At this point, it becomes a joke in a lot of the readings, because it often comes out when someone else is doing well and someone's trying to protect their energy, and then you always have this person trying to burst somebody's bubble or kill somebody's vibe or kick them off their horse. But it's not happening, because you already knew. You already knew that you had to protect your energy and protect your business and keep stuff to yourself and move in silence and continue to move in silence. Some of you are moving in silence in your victory. So it's like you're receiving some kind of great news or praise or promotion, and you're still not even saying nothing. But yeah, you have this Knight of Swords, and they may feel threatened. Some of you could be dealing with another Gemini, because Pisces just got some wishy-washy energy, and y'all Geminis know themselves that there's two types of Geminis. And you might have a hater amongst you. Like, of course, you just rose above them, but this is another one. And they come in with their sword, and they just all in their head, thoughts and this and that. But really, it's because they're triggered by not knowing. And so you really keeping silence probably triggered a lot of people with this Knight of Swords energy. You may have taken action or there's a change in how you communicate as well. But that makes a lot of sense because we have all the Scorpio energy going on. But back when the full moon was in Scorpio, I believe right before Gemini season, there was a strong message about how Gemini was trying to really focus on communicating. It was Gemini and Scorpio, really focusing on communicating in a assertive, emotionally reserved and empathic way. And so now other people may be coming towards you with this energy, and you're like, honey, I promoted from that. And here are my rewards. Wow, Gemini. What you did with that opposition to Jupiter, whew, in only a few more weeks, it will be opposing Cancer. So yes, it'll be interesting though. Very interesting. For that to have been in Sagittarius, for Jupiter to have been in Sagittarius, was already a really good placement because that's his natural house. So even though it did oppose you all, it showed you all a beautiful, beautiful perspective for those who decided to heed. It's interesting because I'm very mindful when it comes to doing readings. I don't like to just focus on love, and I don't like to just focus on the haters and all this other kind of stuff. But clearly, there is no victory like this and no promotion like this without going through this because of people like this. So Gemini, you're like, whew. I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. And you may be too. Now other people are lost for words, but not really. Not really. They just got negative words to say. And some of y'all like, come on, give me that last stab in the back, because you're moving on to bigger and better anyway. Some of you are moving on to something that offers you more. Moving on to another job, or you may be offered a raise. You may be offered a job that has a lot better benefits, health insurance. So you may be taking action on this as well with this Knight of Swords. With this Knight of Swords underlying the reading and the Ten of Swords overlaying the reading. But then I see this Four of Pentacles going into the past. Something's telling me that strongly, of course, y'all gonna have to check out Virgo too. They had a very strong energy of protecting themselves. Pisces did too. But something's telling me that someone was really threatened by how you changed it up. They were really threatened by it. So they may have tried to throw your name in the dirt and really defame you. As you still come out on top. Let's clarify this. This is interesting. I'm so mad. I can't stand somebody that hates on somebody so bad. And they ain't did nothing to them. They ain't got just. Oh, there's another one. Okay, see. I saw the Emperor, but then you have the Eight of Pentacles underneath. It may have been around the full moon in Aries that you really, really just took on this energy of some of you are taking on the energy of being victorious even before the victory, because you know the law of attraction at this point after that opposition, and you kind of had to realize it after this. So there may have been some instances where you may have been too domineering or controlling within the workplace, or this may be someone else, and it gave you a new perspective with this Ten of Swords. But I'm just kidding. This is an authority figure who is really, really not only hard at work and making sure that you get what you deserve, but they're proud. They feel assured. They see that you feel assured. They may think that you might be the next person in line to take their spot. And that's interesting. And they want to offer you this opportunity because they may be deciding to either move on or take on a different... Some of them are retiring. Let's see. Let us see. I just know it's really good energy. And now I'm getting chills, so... Is this the... Yup. I was just thinking about this because when I seen the Ten of Swords, I was thinking, it's okay. Go ahead. The Gemini stab and gossip one more time, and I'm going to show you what truth is. Because Sagittarius is all about truth. And now that you've had this aspect, this transit of being in opposition and having to see things from a different perspective, you're like, okay, and I mentioned in, I believe, Sagittarius, it was Sagittarius's reading, how, Tupac is a Gemini, but you get this Scorpio-like energy as well. You have to check out Sagittarius reading if you want, or if you have that in your chart. But for Sagittarius to be after this energy, which is often correlated with Scorpio, when you really think about the deaths that they have to go through to really pass on that baton and rise like the phoenix and give it to Sagittarius and really expand that knowledge and give that wisdom, that divine wisdom from the heavens, and nothing but optimistic. And I'm just, y'all, to see that is just a beautiful thing. So check that out. I'm getting clarity, skill. Just guys are very, very skillful. Very skillful. Working very hard. Wait a minute. At the very beginning of the reading, I said when I meditated on your energy, I was getting this Emperor, Eight of Pentacles like energy. And it came out. It came out together. Yeah, this is definitely a work situation for you all, and y'all ain't even mad because it's like because of how great things are going at work, it's just gonna trickle into every other part of your life. Go ahead, Gemini, go ahead. Yes, investments, all that you've invested in, because you've invested in integrity. You've invested in working hard, keeping things to yourself. Really, Gemini, I'm so excited. Please let me know how this resonates with you. We're just going to pull one more card because I'm just so happy for you all. So happy. Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini for the month of November 2017? We just talked about the Sagittarius energy. We just talked about this. And then this is also finding that balance. And with this, and it could be very well finding the balance between your own energy, the opposite energy, and implementing it. And this is very, very strong at this time with this Mercury retrograde and us finding a deeper meaning. So yes, Gemini, I'm so excited for you all. Go ahead and check that Sagittarius reading out if you feel that there is some kind of correlation. I will see you all again soon, and thank you.